Hello, my name is Jane Woltereck. I'm the Director of Collections and Exhibitions at the Baltimore Museum of Industry. I'm thrilled to be your guide for this members-only, behind-the-scenes virtual experience. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our collection storage facilities, both on-site and off, places that few people outside of our staff and volunteers get to see. Starting with our off-site storage space, this space is 20,000 square feet. Here we house roughly 98% of our collection. The other 2% is either on view or in storage at the museum. The collection includes large objects, which we store on pallets for easy access and moving. Objects and archival collections are packed in boxes and stored on shelving. Each box carefully labeled on the outside, as well as labeling the content inside. We also store objects in what we call open storage. These are objects generally difficult to pack or too heavy for a box. Our oversized archival collections are stored in flat files. These files contain maps, drawings, posters, and other large paper artifacts. The museum also stores portions of the collection in the Archives and Research Center. The Archives includes a library with space available to research and view materials in storage. It is also equipped with a 1,500 square foot room that is climate controlled for artifacts needing special environmental needs, such as our image collection of photographs, negatives, and motion picture film. The museum collects just about every form of artifact that will preserve Maryland's industrial heritage. Our library stacks hold industry-related topics. Many of these books came as part of a company archive, which may have included photographs and objects representing Maryland businesses, such as this Hutzler's Charge-A-Plate and ballpoint pen. We also maintain a collection of audio and motion picture film that records businesses and workers throughout Maryland. The archive collection holds company records, ledgers, histories, trade literature, and other printed materials telling the history of the company and its workers. The collection staff consists of 2 registrars, myself and Curtis Durham, who manage the object collection, and 2 archivists, Matt Shurko and Maggie Marzoff, who manage the library, archive, and image collections. Staff is supported by many volunteers, both at the museum and off-site. Each volunteer is trained in processing and handling collection artifacts. Before objects can go into storage, many preliminary steps must take place. Nearly all of the artifacts in the collection have been donated to the BMI, so objects are processed by first providing documentation to the donor for their gift. The donor is assigned an identification number, which we call an accession number. This number is applied to every item in the donation with a permanent mark or tag and added to an inventory sheet. The artifact is photographed and cataloged in our collections management database. Lastly, the artifacts are listed on an inventory sheet before being boxed and added to a storage shelf. Many artifacts, photos, and archival collections, as well as our library holdings, are available to view through our online database accessible through our website. The storage or housing of artifacts involves the use of many different types of materials to protect the individual artifacts. These materials are inert, pH neutral, or acid-free. This pertains to boxes, tissue, folders, and packing materials. We don't use bubble wrap and newspaper or any materials that are petroleum or wood-based, as these materials have detrimental effects on objects. The Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. is known as America's Attic. It preserves our nation's history. The BMI's mission is to collect and preserve the industrial history of Maryland. So you could say, we are Maryland's industrial attic. Why have so much stuff, you ask? Well, because there are so many stories to tell about Maryland's workers and our industrial heritage. I hope you have enjoyed this behind-the-scenes tour in the collections department. If you'd like to learn more about our collection, please visit our online catalog.